10-day social media fast. Can you believe it? That's what I did. I was asked to do a 10-day social media fast, and at first I was like, what's gonna happen to all my people? I'm not gonna be on social media. But the fantastic thing about it is I accepted the challenge and I did it full-fledged. I went all in and I said I'm gonna participate in this social media fast and pay attention and see what happens. And the results were outstanding for me. There was a couple things that I learned about myself. I was having a lot of unnecessary anxiety in my life, and it was self-causing through social media. I had lost a lot of peace and contentment in my life, and it was because I was basing my self-worth and my value as a person based on what was going on in social media. And I know that probably sounds funny, but it happens. One of the things that I'm writing about my blog post is there was this study done a while ago at the Harvard University, and they did a study on what makes people happy. And one of the things that makes people happy and brings real contentment and joy into their life is creating social interactions and bonds with people, with spouses, with family members, with friends, with coworkers. Having those good, meaningful relationships is what causes happiness and joy in people's life. And I feel one of the disadvantages of social media is causes us to not develop and have those type of relationships that maybe we could. So I'm going to challenge each of you reading this blog, watching this video, to do a 10-day social media fast and just kind of take it all away. And don't panic, it's going to be okay. The world's not going to go away in 10 days. Well, at least I hope not. But it's going to be okay. And then as you go through this 10 days, just kind of ponder about what's going on and how you feel, and see if maybe there's a social media platform that you maybe don't want to go back to. For me, I've decided that there are some social media venues that I'm not going to go back to. I'm just going to kind of get them out, and I'm going to focus on my true mission, and that is to help restore the world's view of beauty and to be able to help restore confidence and women. And so I'm going to only get back on those social media platforms that can actually help me do that and help me as a person to feel beautiful and to restore my confidence. So with all that being said, I wanted to read a quote from you. It's from Sam Harris. He is a neuroscientist. He's written a lot of books, and he actually has a podcast called Waking Up with Sam Harris. Just want to read a quick quote from him. He says, "On one level, wisdom is nothing more than the ability to take your own advice. It's actually very easy to give people good advice. It's very hard to follow the advice that you know is good. If someone came to me with my list of problems, I would be able to sort that person out very easily." And I love this quote because I think that sometimes I tend to do that, especially on social media. You see other people posting, you see other people talking about this and that, and it's almost like you start thinking, wow, geez, if they just pull their life together and they do this and if they could just do that, their life would be so much better. Going on the social media fast helped me to step back from that and take an inner self-reflection on myself and focus on me and the things that I need to change, and stop worrying about other people and trying to help make their lives better and solve their problems and say, well, they need to do this and they need to do that, because I really don't feel that's how we should live in society. I mean, it's easy for us to tell other people what to do, maybe a little harder for us to rein it in and figure out what we need to do to make our lives better. So just a thought. So join me. I'm going to continue. I think probably once a month I'm going to add a couple social media fast days to my month to rein myself in and figure out what I need to do. So let me know if you're doing the fast. I'd love to hear about it. Thanks.